I've got a new release from Kellofaplan all about the home. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I have a new release to share with you from Kellofaplan. This release will go live on May the 23rd at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And it includes this new book, Rainbow Basics, lined box edition, which I think we are all going to be pumped about, and a brand new home planner that I cannot wait to flip through. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to check out all the new products. I also have a new cover I can't wait to show you. It's going to be great. May the 23rd, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's check out the new release. Okay, so we're going to start with a new cover. There are new colors, and this is one of my favorite snap-in, like really nice covers. Oh, there it goes. I love the ones from Kellofaplan. They have such a great feel. I feel like they hold up really well, and they just snap right on top of your cover. If you want to keep your decorative cover, a printed one, maybe you can totally keep it on there, but look how pretty that is. You snap it on, it protects it, it's lovely. I happen to think these are great for also putting your vinyl stickers on. You can have your pen right here. Like, this is all the things. This feels so good in my hands. Obviously, I love purple, hence why my regular cover is purple. I do like keeping the decorative cover on. I know some people just take it off and just go with this cover, whatever works for you. But check out the new colors. This is the purple, and I am here for it. It is so, so pretty. Okay, we also have a new book to add to the basics line from Kellofaplan. This is the lined box edition of Rainbow Basics, perfect for journaling. And here we go. We have the vertical boxes, the squares, a dashboard, double box, a longer vertical, and two small ones. You still have checklists and bullet points for each one, and I'm loving that. I like a lined box, especially for journaling, for memory keeping. Slightly darker red right here. Very pretty. Love. I think those are all the same. It just, yeah, that's the same. It just came off a little bit different. Then you have the dates. I'm so glad she includes, like, I feel like this covers a lot of basics, not just boxes. I love that she has the dates because I redate things all the time because I use undated planner spreads. Then we have the orange. Very pretty. I like the hourly moment here too. If you use a lined vertical, that's pretty nice. These are great. You can't have enough of the basic boxes, you guys. Like, there's just no reason to not stock up on this stuff because you will use it. This is the prettiest green. Oh, I love that. See, I do feel like this is slightly, am I the only one that feels like the second page is slightly darker? Let me know what you think. It does feel like it's like a slightly different tone. I'm not mad at that. I think that's fabulous, actually. Give you a little bit more variety. I didn't even notice that the days of the week were here, you guys. That's really helpful too. As always, Heather does Kellofaplan. Heather Kell from Kellofaplan. It's easy for me to say. Does such a great job just giving us all the tools we need because she is actually a planner herself. She doesn't just pick the pretty pictures. She designs all of this stuff with us in mind, and I think she does a fantastic job at it. She's pretty darn amazing. Love the blue. This is like a plum purple. That's nice. I like that purple. I feel like her rainbow basics are a little more subdued, if you will. They're not quite as in your face. Yes, they're rainbow, but it's like a touch, it's like a mature rainbow, you might say. It's not like a bright pink that's in your face. Black, always helpful. Love. So good. And gray. These are just really great to have. I promise you will be grabbing for this all of the time. Look at, see what I mean? It's just so beautiful. It's such a great array of colors. Love that. Rainbow Basics lined box edition. Okay, last but not least is a brand new home planner from Kellofaplan. Let's see what this entails. I always love seeing the ideas that Heather comes up with because she does such a great job. Her covers are wonderful. Let me pull this off here. Her covers that she has on her planners are nice and thick. Like these are going to hold up for sure. This one comes with some mini discs in a little bit of an off-white plastic. Here's the back cover. You have gorgeous florals right there. Front cover, the beautiful home. A home is made of hopes and dreams. This is fabulous timing for me because we are about to move in the next month, and this will be great to keep track of things for the new home is what I'm thinking. Let's see what it looks like. Home is where love resides. Here's your home, all of the address info, mortgage and rent. See, this is things that would be good to have. HOA info, mortgage, rent company, trustworthy neighbor, and their contact info. Here's the Wi-Fi info, security codes, and utilities, all your companies. Here's your family, just keeping track of family members. You have room for 6 on here. And then a breakdown of more family member info. So this is maybe the family that's living in the house, and then this might be your extended family, or just a bigger breakdown of the family. I like that it's purple, first of all. This is all the basic information. This is great to have. Several pages of that. The last time this is House Task Edition, Cleaning Edition, Deep Clean Edition, Car Edition, Bathroom Edition, and Declutter Edition. So for instance, on the Bathroom Edition, it says, changed my bath loofah, changed the toothbrush head, new contacts, wash toothbrush holder, deep clean the shower, and deep clean the bathtub. Just keeping track of those chores that you don't do on a regular basis maybe, but that you do need to check in with. Here's all the info on the pets. Then you have home maintenance, spring, summer, fall, winter. So she has filled in some of the basic maintenance for you for each season and then left you space to write in your own things as well, which is wonderful because every area of the country is a little bit different. Your house might be a little bit different. So there's some different things to keep track of. Service log. These are your different service providers. Warranty log. Oh, this is helpful for all the warranties. Maybe as we are moving in, we're getting some new appliances, like keeping track of all that stuff will be very helpful. Vehicle maintenance. This is going to be great. Keeping track of when stuff is done. Usually my husband does that, and it's going to be my job for the next year. So that's going to be helpful to have. And then birthdays and important dates right there. So this is kind of all of your like go-to, gotta have it info. I know they say like don't write those things down in certain places like your social security and all that, but sometimes you just have to have the info in one place so you know where to get to it. All right, our first tabbed divider says meal planning. We have all of the fruits and veg on here, front and back. Here's the monthly meal planner, Sunday through Saturday. You mark your month. Get it all set. Grocery shopping list. Loving that. You have those 4. I kind of like that it's a monthly one instead of a weekly one. I dig that. And I like the grocery list on top. Plus, you could make some sample ones, you guys, like for instance, like a spring one and just fill in ideas. And that way you could reuse it over and over again, which would be really helpful. Here's kitchen inventory, item, quantity, and use by. Kitchen inventory, pantry inventory. If you are taking a pantry inventory, I am so impressed with you. That's amazing. Fridge inventory, you guys. Freezer inventory, I think this is something that we could all use. If you have a separate freezer, that's probably pretty helpful. Favorite recipes, this is good for tracking recipes you might be trying. That's awesome. And I bet there's some refills coming for that. Here we go. Cleaning. I like that all of the dividers have the little icons on them. Here's your cleaning plan. Here's your monthly cleaning plan, quarterly, semi-annual, and annual. Our clean home. This is like a checklist for what it means for your home to be clean. Declutter challenge. Lots of room for decorating here on the margins. Declutter challenge. Cleaning supply inventory, keeping track of all those cleaning supplies. Laundry schedule. Use this space to plan a laundry schedule for your family that will help you stay on top of the never-ending laundry. We were just talking about this in my house. Right now, I do all the laundry. It is time for my kids to learn how to do their laundry. They know how, they just don't do it, and it's high time. That's going to be helpful. Cleaning plan. What do you have to do for the kitchen, bathrooms, bedrooms, living room, playroom, floors, other, and then you have daily tasks as well. And you can use those for different weeks. There's a few different weeks of those, which is helpful. Is that the last one in there? Yeah. So you have several weeks of that. And again, this might not be an every week thing, or you can make one that you really like. You can laminate it and use it as an every week thing. Then you have budget in its own tab. Annual financial goals. This year, I want to, how I will achieve this goal. And then you have January through December to kind of break things down. Yearly recurring expenses, subscription tracker, quarterly subscriptions, and annual subscriptions. Great way to have it all on one page. Something about writing it down, you know what I mean? Here's the income tracker and bill tracker. This is kind of nice. I am taking over our budget right now. So this is kind of nice to see it on paper and then maybe go back and forth between a spreadsheet. Just double check that everything that you had planned that was coming is checked and done. Here's your monthly budget set up. Income, bills and fixed expenses, variable expenses, debt, and summary. It's nice that it's all on one page too. It's just like a snapshot of your budget and your plans. That's really helpful. Is that, nope, we have some different ones back here. Let me get several pages of that. Then you get into, on the back of this one, this is the expense tracker. You can keep a log. Very nice. All right, and last but not least, contacts. What a great thing to have, because so often we don't actually have the contacts, the addresses. No one has address books anymore. It feels like we keep things in our phone, but it'd be nice to have an address book. Police department, fire department, medical emergency, poison control, ambulance, emergency contact, mental health helpline, and emergency contact. And then some extra ones down here. Important numbers. You have the electrician, plumber, AC company, handyman, yard crew, cleaning, family doctor, dentist, pediatrician, pharmacy, allergist, home insurance, car insurance, health insurance, vet, locksmith, mechanic. Those are, geez, great numbers. And then your friends and family contact info. That's just helpful to have, you guys, for an actual place to write that information down. Several pages of those. So this is like the planner that's meant to go in your home command center, where the family calendar is, where the grocery list, like all of that stuff, it's all in one place, which is really helpful. I have found these to be very helpful, especially if someone is house sitting for you. Maybe you have a babysitter, maybe you just need your spouse to understand what, to be able to find the information without having to ask you 47,000 times. It's all can be in one place. And I think this is a really well thought out home planner. All right, so that is the brand new release from Kellofaplan. Again, all of this goes live on May the 23rd. That would be 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'd love to hear from you. What part of the home planner do you think you would use the most? For me, it would be a toss up between the meal planning and the cleaning schedule. I kind of was digging that cleaning schedule, so that is really interesting and something I'm going to consider popping in my planner. Let me know what you would use the most. Let me know if you're going to pick up anything from this release. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I do have that Kellofaplan affiliate link down below. Thank you in advance for shopping that link. It really does help me out so very much. All right, I hope that you have an absolutely fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.